Yeah, sure.
You can stay looking at me when you...
Okay.
My name's Neil DeLewis. I'm a sergeant with the police at Middlesbrough and I work on a neighbourhood policing team.
I'm Laura Kelly. I'm the problem solving coordinator for the police and I work within Middlesbrough.
We, as best you can, we try and answer your full sentences. That's all right.
Yeah. Have a go.
What's crime like in Middlesbrough at the moment?
Crime in Middlesbrough, as across the rest of Cleveland, has been falling for some time. What we go through is peaks and troughs of different offences. So particularly relevant for around here at the moment is cycle theft, where we have increased in September, October. However, as a general trend, it is down in both the University Ward and across Middlesbrough. That goes for crime and antisocial behaviour.
And what advice would you give to students to keep safe?
There's a whole host of things where people can do to keep safe, and there's a whole array of places where they can go for that information. First of all, I'll point people towards Cleveland Police website. There's a section on advice and information. And it's not just for students, that's just for anyone in the community. Just general tips on becoming less vulnerable as you're walking around, so you're not drawing attention to yourself. There's other things, particularly for students, it's part of the Campus Watch scheme. And common sense precautions about making sure you lock up your bikes, but using a good, reputable company's D-lock. There's not been any thefts where a bike's been secured with a D-lock, whereas some of the cheaper locks there have been, so it is worth that investment. So it's well worth keeping up with current issues and crime trends, and we promote those through our social media and the Twitter and Facebook and things like that. So there's a whole host of places where people can discover what's going on and how to keep themselves safe, and we always give little tips on how to do that.
Laura, what does your job helping students entail?
I run Campus Watch for the university and I work with the student safety group quite closely. Also myself, one of the PCSOs and the local crime prevention officer give advice on students how to stay safe. We'll make them aware of if there's been any offences that have occurred in and around the area, and just tips on how to stay safe, make sure that the students aren't victims of crime. Recently we've had burglaries where there've been insecure burglaries, so it's just things like keeping your doors and windows shut, taking responsibility for your own property and your belongings in it. But we do different events with the university. We've also got the wardens for the accommodation. There's 4 of those Campus Watch reps, and they've got the UV marker pen so they can mark up people's property to help, another step to keep stuff safe as well.
And just the final question, what tips would you give to students staying safe in these winter months?
Well, I would say lock your doors, lock your windows, just make sure that when you go to bed or when they're out, make sure that the windows and doors are locked, just double check them. But also I would say keep a light on in your property. You can buy light timer switches for lamps which can come on at certain times and go off at certain times. Also staying safe when out and about, travelling in groups rather than on your own. Keep them to light areas. If they're using cash points when they're out, make sure they're using one inside of a premises rather than outside. If they are outside, covering the PIN number when they're putting it in. Just basic safety tips. Just with people, obviously with the Christmas months coming up, more people are going out and about. Just basically staying safe when they're out in groups, and just protecting the property as best as what they can with the property marking kits. Do you want to add anything else to that?
No, since last year we've set up every Monday term time a regular drop-in in the student union, and that's an occasion where people can come without any appointment and speak to one of the officers that covers University Ward. And the regularity of that meeting, the faces become familiar, so hopefully they're more likely to approach people with any problems within the ward. And at those sessions previously we've done property marking, we've marked the phones up, and also we had some of the timer lights that Laura spoke about. We will have some more of those, and through those drop-in sessions we should be able to give away some of those for people who come and make the contact. And also I'm aware that people don't have much money and paying their own bills. We've got low energy lights to go along with the timer lights, so to keep yourself safe isn't going to cost a fortune. It's just little things that we can only do so much, but people need to engage with us and take advantage of what we try and provide for them.
That's great, thanks.
Bye.
Yeah.